All right, it's saying you're offline. Oh, yeah, it's saying you're offline. Maybe I have to.
Just hit the go live.
Yeah, there's a delay.
They do a built-in delay.
There's like a 30-second delay.
You ain't got to worry about no Twitch snipers in multiplayer online gaming.
Gotcha. Yeah, it's playing the ad right now.
I can see it now.
Can you hear each other really good on there? That's the problem we had last time was the sound quality on the recorder. I think I tried to turn everything up. I'm hoping everything's good.
Mine ain't playing. It's like a frozen picture.
Shit.
Maybe I should refresh.
I haven't made partnered with Twitch yet, so I don't get the option to let the viewers select their video quality.
Gotcha.
Like on my end, I'm showing I got a 60 frames per second going up with 0 drop frames. Everything looks good on my end, but I don't have somebody.
Both you and Howard are pretty quiet. I can hear myself okay. But it's working. That's weird, man. The delay. The 7-second delay. Yeah. I do not like listening to myself speak or watching myself.
Trying to keep some of the volumes down to where they don't get overpowering for people that watch with headphones.
Well, what gives? Where did Texas go? Where's Ben? All the questions.
Texas mentioned something about getting off his phone and I guess waiting for the laptop to set up, so he may jump in when he gets that laptop up and running. If it's his girlfriend's laptop, she might not have had Discord downloaded on it before, so he may have to go through all that.
No, sure. Where's Ben? Questions.
Ben shows online, but idle.
Yeah, I can hear Josh's audio fine. It's just ours are really quiet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can hear
I can hear it echoing.
Here it goes.
That's weird. I can hear it echoing. That's so freaking weird. Stop it. Turn it off. It's like a constant replay.
If he laughs enough, it'll be constantly replayed his laugh over and over. It's not like this never-ending laugh.
That's so freaking weird. Like a constant replay.
I almost have the volume.
Well, I guess
Discord maxed out. I don't want to. May have to just for that because the desktop audio is what controls y'all's volume, and then my volume has a separate volume control.
Gotcha.
I'm not peeking into the bad parts of the mixer yet because it's got green, yellow, and red. I'm trying to stay out of the yellow because I don't know how that sounds in headphones.
Where am I at? If it tells you.
It shows you're popping up right there at the base, at the peak of the green now, except turn the volume up on it again. I may have to go through, because with Discord I can go through each individual person and adjust their specific volume. I just gotta get everybody to an even volume whenever it's recording and stuff. That way it looks better and sounds better and everything.
Gotcha.
Because I got that layout, and then the side over here where it's got the Discord chat or the Roll20 chat stays there. And I can rotate between our video call and the actual Discord map just for one click. I just got to get that fluid motion between the two.
All right, Texas is back on.
You should be able to just jump right back into the call.
There he is.
Look at the devil.
Hola, bitches.
And he's laying
Looks
down.
like you got a computer,
Oh
man.
yeah, I mean my headset.
Oh, my sound isn't on.
Hello.
There you go.
Hello.
Your camera's on too.
Yep.
We
Look
see
at
everything.
Look at it.
He's live on Twitch already too.
There's your headset.
Cool. Thank you. Let's see if it works.
I was gonna go play PlayStation.
What, like 12 feet away from me?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're starting on Ben. I don't know where he went. He's gone like rogue.
Have you messaged him?
Yeah.
All right. $200 laptop. What, like $500 laptop with $10 headset?
$1,000 up
I was about to say that's a cheap Alienware.
top. $1,000 laptop. That was my birthday present.
Alrighty. Let's see. Can people hear me?
Your head looks like it's coming out of the bed.
Yeah.
That's not surprising. Up the volume a little bit. There we go. User settings, voice and video.
I'm gonna message Ben. See where he's
Cool,
at.
there we go. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. There we go. Yeah. It worked. If this thing didn't need to be charged, I could actually go sit at a table, but it needs to be charged. Looks like I'm gonna be here. So that's nice.
That looks so
Have a
uncomfortable,
window
dude.
above your head so you can't lay against the window.
Yeah, well, I'm currently in a basement and there's an unfinished wall behind me, so.
E.
Or at least that's what I think it is.
What
Okay.
it looks like.
Legend just popped up on your phone.
Oh, cool.
That
Why-
pillow,
Give me
dude,
my phone back.
is so tiny for your body. Your entire
Alright.
setup is so funny looking. I can't get over it.
it's- Yeah. Well, it's where I am. There's nothing you can do about it.
I could send you a bigger pillow for you to sit
I
on.
know, right?
There we go. Now it's popping up.
Yeah.
You got an itty bitty baby pillow.
My animal companion, yeah.
Is that a puppet?
No, it's a
Red panda.
red panda plushie.
Oh, that's cool. Oh my god, dude. Get
Yeah,
out of here.
that's how
Just
we're
get
doing
out of
it.
here, please. Stop that. Okay.
Yeah. And fucking
That-
Funshine. Let's do it. Funshine. This is what we're doing today. Yes.
I like your setup as each second
Yes.
passes more and more.
Of course,
Think
it's the
he's
best setup
live
here.
on the web
Yeah,
for
and
everyone,
you can
everyone
hear
to
my
see.
dad in the background.
Yeah, probably.
I just heard him yell at something.
I think you need like one more like plushed animal to like the right of your face.
Yeah, probably.
Complete it. Okay. I don't know where Ben is. He's not
Yell at
responding.
him. Louder.
Do you all want to go ahead and start?
I guess so.
I assume he'd hop on at some point.
Me too. He was like the first one on last time. Did he say that he was going to be late?
No.
Mm-mm. Well, I mean, everybody else said that they were going to be late, but we're technically early.
Apparently, I don't have it on my phone. I'll have to go upstairs and go grab the Wi-Fi.
Oh, go do it. I believe in you.
I'll go grab it in a little bit.
Cool.
Okay. Well, let's do a vote between you three. Proceed or wait? Majority rules.
What do you
Let
wish to
the
do?
gods
Because
decide.
my vote is
All right. My vote, I'll wait.
my vote is whatever y'all want.
Miles?
I'm good either way.
Oh man, I'm good either way too. Fuck. We're so indecisive.
Everybody's good either way.
Yeah.
I guess we'll wait because Howard says wait.
What?
I haven't been on since you sent me that message.
You'll be the voice of
Oh,
reason,
that's fine.
Howard. We're gonna wait 10 minutes. And if he's not here in 10 minutes, we're gonna go on.
All right. That sounds good.
And tonight won't be like a super long session. Because we got a little bit of a late start. So
Yeah.
you shouldn't miss too much.
Didn't we say it wasn't going to be a super long session last time, and we ended up playing for like 3 hours?
Yeah. That's
We were up
true.
for 4 hours.
Because
I
it got
only
fun.
recorded like 3 hours of it.
Yeah. Okay,
Oh.
well, let's send him a message. Yeah, you know what?
Or I
I'll
need
try
to get
calling
the,
him and see if I
video
can get
editing
his
figured
attention.
out to edit out all this little small talk at the beginning.
Do, 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 do.
Fuck.
Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do.
No. Fuck. Fuck. I'm not used to this laptop. Where is the... Are you using your esthetician thing?
Yeah. Not working very good. I can't decide. My PlayStation is really fuzzy.
It looks alright.
Look at Ryan's online.
He's literally your only friend
No.
online. That's interesting.
Texas, do you live with your girlfriend?
No. So, I'm currently in Minnesota, not in
Oh.
Texas. It's cold, and this is where I am right now,
What are you doing in Minnesota?
being with my girlfriend.
That's a miserable state. Not as bad as Ohio, though. That's where I was born. But Minnesota's pretty cold.
Yeah, that's the reason. Because I love her. That's why I'm here.
Jeez.
That is why I have the red panda here. There we go.
Why he has a red paint on his head for no reason?
Yep.
His name is Cody.
Yes, his name is
And he
Cody.
has a rip in the back.
Oh, poor Cody. Fun.
This is a really comfortable pillow. If you want to lay on it.
Yeah.
It's memory foam.
Yeah, I figured that out.
I'm thinking Ben is not gonna.
Yeah, I'm beginning to think that as well. I sent him a
tonight.
very angry hurry up, we all missed you. And he did not respond.
Hmm.
So, yeah.
Wasn't he in the call when it started? Did anyone else hear him?
I don't know. I didn't see him.
Huh. All right. I guess we're gonna run a 3-man party tonight.
Cool.
And then I guess I could maybe find a 4th person or a 5th person. all depend on Ben's status because Dennis is out now.
Yep. Noel, come here. Cause Dungeons and Dragons.
All right.
Here, you will play rando number 4. That is your character. Your character is rando number 4.
We left off at you all barely getting out of a bar fight, I believe.
But
Yeah, we
I just
avoided a
wanna
bar
see what
fight.
Avoided a bar fight. That's right.
continue.
Oh,
Very
well.
narrowly avoided that fight.
Hopefully the mic is okay.
So y'all are outside the bar. You got. Let me pull up the notes real quick so I can remember.
I believe we're leaving the bar.
Yeah, you are just. Well, yeah, you are leaving the bar. That's right, because that guy's probably going to get pissed once he realizes.
Yeah, once that spell wears off.
Let's see.
Doesn't always mute your mic, by the way.
Okay.
Can she hear us?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm here.
Holla back.
Oh.
I said she'll play the part of rando number 4.
Of Rando? Oh.
I'll just be here.
Love you.
Apparently I'm watching.
Yep. You're joining us today.
You all. Oh my god, these notes are chaotic. All right, let's see if he actually pursues you all. Let's see how pissed off he is.
I'm pretty sure you did a good job of not.
Yeah, there's always a chance, though, man. There is always a chance,
There is always a chance, indeed.
and it's up to the.
Our
Okay, now he
DM
doesn't.
really wants there to be a fight.
Apparently.
It's up to the dice.
You know, except for
And
when I
that-
shoot somebody and they explode. 'Cause that's-
Oh man, did you all? Does anyone remember the NPC you were with? That dude or the lady?
Yes, it was male thistle. And his
No, it
wife.
wasn't.
Yeah, it
Thistle.
was.
That guy's
Oh,
name was
Thistle.
Thistle.
Yeah.
I thought you were saying
male-
male thistle.
Yeah, male
Male
thistle.
thistle.
Not female
I was
thistle.
like-
his
not
wife's
cool
name,
thistle.
but
Oh, it was Anna-Reese. Sorry, Anna-Reese and
Anna-Reese,
Thistle.
yeah.
People you're with. All right, so you all are, I guess, making your way around the
Downtown.
mountain now. Making
We
my way
ain't dealing no
downtown.
dragons.
Yeah. And Thistle's pretty pissed off, although he's a little tipsy. So he's
Nice.
No, he's
I-
not,
I
because
laid on hands.
Dimitri cured his alcohol.
I have
Oh,
a
that's
favorite-
right. Now
Yeah,
he's really
I
pissed
laid
off.
on hands.
Did he really cast that?
Lay on hands.
Um,
It's just I get a pool of like.
It's
10
not a
points, and
spell.
long
He
as I
just
spend at
kind of
least
touches
5, it
somebody
cures
and
all
they're like,
disease.
Yeah, did he notice though? Did you do like a
Probably
sleight of
would've
hand check?
noticed. He probably would have noticed if he all of a sudden became sober.
All right, so Thistle's really like butthurt right now.
But I have 5 gallons of ale for later. Just he needs to be sober to get us out of here.
yeah.
Yeah, he's eyeballing the ale right now,
Yeah.
and he
Yeah,
kind of
only
leans in
one
and says, "You
flavor.
want to?"
Celeste does too. She's still mad that he made all her alcohol.
Well, you don't know I made alcohol non-alcoholic yet.
Oh, I'm aware. I know.
No one has told you what happened that day. You just realized your alcohol
Hey,
was not alcoholic.
You were the only paladin in there, buddy.
Yeah, but that don't mean I had that spell.
I'm gonna figure it out.
They could have just been selling non-alcoholic alcohol the whole time.
That bar would have made no money if they would have done.
Only certain people get the non-alcoholic version.
We'll see.
All right.
So they
So
buy something
y'all
to get drunk.
make it to the. I guess it's a village. We're gonna say it's a village. No, we're gonna make it Closhire. I'm hearing my voice back lag
Yeah.
through one
Is
of
it
you
through
all.
us?
Oh yeah, it's because you don't have your headphones on.
Oh,
So you might
yeah.
have to
Let me fix
Out
that
the
real quick.
speaker, then looping right
you
back
might
into
have
the
to
mic.
put your headphones on.
Keep going. You're good. I know. If
You all find yourself at the we're gonna call it the village, and it's about as run down as he. Oh man, that is brutal.
I
What?
fixed it. I
No,
thought
you
I
didn't.
fixed it.
Oh, I'm like, this is to put your headphones on, babe.
Oh, okay. Here, let me see them.
I don't know where you put them. Oh, there they are.
But it was
Right.
so much fun. Yeah.
I could just listen to the stream. It's okay.
Oh yeah, that's right. You can
It's got
listen
a
to this.
delay.
Ah.
Ow! Fuck. Son of a bitch.
You have trouble there?
Yes.
How do I got my headphones?
I got to get like 50 followers and then an average of 3 viewers for 8 hours over the course of so long in order to get the partner option.
An average of how many viewers for 8 hours?
3
Yeah.
viewers.
It's a pain in the butt.
Twitch is a pain in the butt,
Like supposedly there's a way I can
but
get
it's
like
better than
a couple
YouTube.
other streamers to get together and we
You're
all
at 20
stream the same
followers.
game
Good
while we're
job,
playing in
Abla.
a group,
I probably lost a couple.
and then everybody watch each other stream while we're playing. That way it gets the viewers. But if I figure I get enough people to watch one stream and only stream one stream for a couple hours a night, then I'll hit that marker. Just then the only thing is getting the followers I
Yeah.
need.
Yeah.
You know, I
Oh, this
might
is so much
convince
better.
some of my girlfriend's friends tomorrow to do this. To follow.
Nice.
I can intimidate.
Use intimidation. Roll.
Passive
I will roll
intimidation.
for that.
Okay, so you all pull up to the front gate,
just
and it's
pull
really
up
not
on
much
them?
of a. Yeah, you pull up to the front gate, but it's not really much of a
Yeah,
gate. It's
Agua.
more of just like an archway, and there's 2 guards standing out front. They both seem exceptionally
phone it. Did you
lazy in
plug
their
it in?
posture, and they
Just
kind of
plug
look
it
at you,
Oh, I did plug it in.
but they don't really seem.
Okay. Thank you, baby.
Wait, how are you all going in? That's right, you all have to sneak in.
We had to
What-
sneak in. We're
Well, that was the plan
sneaking in?
originally. What's your all's? How are you
Well,
all sitting
since
on
I am the sneakiest, I think. I
I'm
think
nowhere
I'm the
near sneaky.
sneakiest.
It's more of the whole I growl at them and say you don't see me, and they roll an intimidation and see if I roll high enough to make it pass.
Well, I'm gonna try and be sneaky, and I'm
Okay.
gonna go try and Why am I? Okay, I did that wrong.
I didn't
I
know
should
if
not
this
be
one could just
proficient
drop
in
us
sleight of
off at
hand.
the edge of the
Proficient
where they
in sleight.
couldn't see us, and that we just walk in like visitors, or how that town works.
Okay, so you all are. Wait, what are you all doing again? Sorry.
If the
What's
town
the
is
plan?
not
go
locked down,
find-
then maybe this could just drop us off out of sight, and then we
Okay.
could just come in as visitors and
Yes,
make our way toward this
that is
place
true.
at all
Nobody
the time.
knows that we exist.
Okay, so that's what you all are gonna do.
Yes. Okay, baby.
Okay. So,
Wait, so is this village on lockdown?
he says it is pretty. Yeah, Thistle says that it's pretty regimented.
Okay. Is there
They may not let us come in.
is
as
there
visitors
something
until
tall
we're
that
pleased to
Celeste can
sleep.
climb?
Yes, there are plenty of
You-
tall things, and the walls that surround the city are pretty worn down. The outer layer of the
Okay.
city, so you could probably pretty easily climb them.
Acrobatics or athletics?
Athletics.
Okay. Let's see if Celeste can climb her booty up that wall. Or wherever I need to climb. 16.
Okay, give me a stealth roll too.
Aha. 13.
Okay. Because they are pretty lazy. You manage to make it in on the. Let's see. If you are coming in from the south, you make it on the southeast wall. You climb in and you land in like a little pile of hay. Let's say, just for the shits and giggles of it all.
Yeah.
And you're behind some like rundown cottages, and you see some people walking out in the main street. But you're hidden for now.
Oh,
what
well, that works.
are you gonna do, Howard and Dimitri?
I'm guessing we got to figure out a way to follow, which is going to be fun.
Yep.
Also, Thistle said that his house is on the the western side of the city. He kind of draws it out on the map for you all, and you all probably able to locate it.
I guess me and Gasman need to do the same
Yeah,
checks
we're
to see if we
all
make it over the wall quietly.
Okay, are you all coming in on the same point? Or are you all dispersing?
Well, do we want to split the party?
The inside of the carriage. Is there like a place I can like hold on to and like be on top of the
You could try to hold on to the bottom of the carriage, under the underside of the carriage if you wanted. There's enough concealment to where you could be pretty well hidden, but you'd have to make a strength check or an endurance check, I suppose, to see if you can hold on to it long enough.
it's not my strength.
And I would say
Don't
Dimitri is too
worry,
big.
You can do it.
Yeah.
So let's
Too big
to do
on the
a lot
other
of
side of the
stuff.
wall.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to get up
Yeah.
into a corner of inside the wagon, and I am going to create like a bench around me, concealing me.
Okay. Oh, that's really cool. All right. Okay, so Thistle tells you, he says, if you're going to stay in the wagon, he's like, I have to drop it off at the, we'll call it the depot. And it does get inspected to make sure that all the goods were taken out. So you'll have to bail at some point between entering the city and the depot.
All right.
But yeah, you make it in totally fine. They open up the back and they're like, all right, carry on. And you're walking through the streets or riding through the streets with Thistle.
So I guess I'm scaling a wall.
Okay. make the same 2 checks that Texas made.
Let's see. There's the athletics.
Oh,
Really?
Okay.
That would have been a natural
So
one.
you try climbing up the wall and your foot doesn't grab properly and you fall down, and let's just say you take like 1 point of damage.
my toe.
And are you, real quick, Miles, are you climbing up the same?
I figured
The
I'd
same,
go somewhere different just in case something like this happened. I wouldn't try to kill both of us.
Okay. Are you going to try to climb the wall again?
Yeah, might as well. Maybe it'd be better off the second time. At least I know what to look for this time.
Now, when you fell, you made a pretty loud noise, too. Keep that in mind.
Yeah, I probably did. So I probably need to get over the wall pretty quick. In case they come out here looking.
Sweet. All right, so your guy gets like pissed off, and like you basically like shoot yourself over the wall, and make a stealth check for me.
Oh, this is going to be fun.
Okay.
13.
Yeah. All right. So you're rolling at a disadvantage with stealth, unfortunately,
Yeah, that's
or
'cause
with
of
like a
my
-1.
armor. My armor's disadvantage, so
Yeah.
I rolled disadvantage.
And also because you failed the first athletics check, I'm also going to deduce another point. Okay, so you land and you you don't really Hulk smash your landing, but you land pretty loud and your armor clangs, and you hear some voices. Like, what was that? And then you hear some footsteps coming your way.
I'm in
There's
danger.
somewhere I can try to hide real quick.
Yes. There's some barrels behind one of the houses directly in front of you, and there's several alleyways.
I think
That-
it'd be better for me to try to duck
Take
down
a
the
back end.
alleyway because I don't think I want to fit behind a barrel.
I don't think so either.
I guess I want to duck
Okay.
down the alleyway.
Good job, Tin Can.
You want another stealth check?
Yeah, give me another stealth check.
Can the Tin Can do it?
No, I cannot.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
man. Okay.
Well, there goes stealth.
I have a
That's what Tom
question.
telling me I should have just tried to walk through the gate.
Did you take the barrel of alcohol with you, or is that still in the carriage?
It's probably still in the carriage.
Time to light it on fire and throw it at the gate.
Okay. So when you're making your way down the alley, you hear
I
footsteps coming
probably
from
didn't make
behind
it all the
you.
way to the town.
Well, you make it to the alleyway, but as soon as you go down the alleyway, two figures approach you from the front, and their footsteps still trailing behind you from behind.
I want to try to.
So
act
I'm gonna
lost,
separate
like I
you.
got lost somewhere.
No.
I got lost in your city that I never properly entered. Okay.
Yeah, I was coming from the tavern. I'm like a little drunk, trying to find somewhere over here, give them some random name, and see if I can tell them that's where I was headed to. Acting a little drunk if I can.
All right. Let's see.
This is one
So-
chaotic paladin.
Because I don't think the L made it all the way to the town anyway. It's probably an empty barrel by the time we got to the gate. So
Okay. So two guards approach you from behind. I'm gonna make these are so derpy. I love these. Okay. And these guys approach you from the front. It's actually yeah, it's about wide enough for
We
it's only
like
wide enough for
dirt.
one person to fit.
Do.
All right.
I'm gonna kind of stumble around a little bit, look a little woozy. Hey, where
There's
am I?
some
Where
it's
am I?
dead guard tokens. I see now.
Let's see if I can by chance.
Hey, beautiful. Come here.
This is kind of cool. Okay, I'm gonna just for the shits and giggles of it all. All right, so what are you doing?
I'm gonna try to act drunk and see if I can figure out where am I. I don't know where I went. I just left the tavern, kind of lost.
Creating walls that are going through the guards. Okay. They say we've never seen your kind around here. What's your race again, Dimitri?
Oh, they're
I'm
playing the
Goliath.
race card.
Okay. The first thing they say is they kind of like freak out and they go, "There's a Goliath in our city," and they go,
Oh hell.
yeah, they go, "We're gonna ask you again. What are you doing here?"
We're traveling through, and someone told me I could get a place to stay toward the west, but stopped by the tavern on my way in and had a little too much fun in the tavern.
They say your kind is not allowed in the city. And then this guy steps forward, and this guy steps near you, behind you, and says, one more time, "Who let you in here? What is your business?"
Just passing through, heading onto the other city over there. I don't know any other names.
Okay.
Traveled through
While
2 miles north, so I was just stopping in on the way there.
while you all are discussing this, Howard, you're riding by in the on the street, and you see the carriage as he's passing through the alleyway for a brief second.
Okay.
Also, Howard, you could you make a perception roll for me?
19.
Sweet. Okay, so you realize it's Miles in the alleyway, or you realize it's someone that from the party, and you see him surrounded, or you hear guards. You don't know exactly how many,
Okay.
but you know something's going on.
Once the carriage goes around that corner, I'm going to jump out.
Okay.
Where'd you put my phone at again? Just so I know.
Can you make a? Actually, no. Can you make a stealth roll at advantage
My phone the whole time.
Okay, thank you.
Like, it's my GPS folder.
to make sure you get out
Okay.
without being
You put
seen?
it on there already?
No, not yet.
Okay.
Natural 20.
Sweet. Okay. So you're out of the carriage now, and
Alright.
there's just all the guards are pretty much focused. All the guards nearby are focused on Miles, and
Okay.
the guards ask Miles to drop your weapon and
Ow.
lay down on the ground, hands behind your back.
You should
Police
play
force
the
style.
rank card
Okay.
and be like you're a paladin.
Doesn't seem very lawful to be forcing someone to the ground for not doing anything but being drunk in an alleyway.
Well, they're racist.
And by the way, these are all humans. All the people.
I'm gonna pull the great axe and set it down. And before I pull the long sword or the great sword, I'm gonna divine sense. Do I sense anything
Okay.
off of these guards?
Yeah, you definitely get evil off these guards.
So I think to myself, I'm not gonna break any oaths if these guys just fall down and don't get back up.
I like how you put it that way.
I'm gonna.
And one of them's looking at you and he's saying, "Drop that." Oops. Okay, so Celeste is sneaking
Draw
around.
the great sword, but I'm not gonna drop
Alrighty.
it.
I'm gonna cast another silent image, but it's going to be of a large bear. It doesn't make any sound or anything, but it does visually looks like a bear and moves and everything. I'm going to have
Okay,
it
where-
like coming in over at this area.
Okay. That
Okay.
could work. All right. So, what are you doing with the? What are you holding on to? The great axe, Miles.
Set the great axe down. I'm holding the great sword.
Okay, so you're
And since
gripping
I
the great
sensed
sword.
evil, I'm gonna get in a defensive stance.
So as soon as he casts the image of the bear, let me pop that in there real quick.
Oh my eyes.
Celeste, what are you doing, by the way?
So I stealthed up, right?
Yeah, you're stealthy. You can kind of go anywhere you want.
Yeah. So I sneak up behind that guard, and then, out of the blue, as soon as the bear shows up, I yell, "Horsey ride!" and I jump on his back.
Okay. I'm gonna make him face this way because I can't find one facing the other way. This is such a derpy fucking Google style. Okay. So when this bear appears, the guard right here freaks out and takes a step back. And then this guy turns around to see what he's freaking out about, and so does this guy. And this guy takes a step back.
Yep.
Or a few steps back. And are you sneak attacking, Celeste?
Yeah, I jump on his back
Okay,
and
so
yell, "Horsey ride!" and then I will stab him with a dagger.
okay, so you're gonna grapple him?
I mean,
I mean, technically, it's a grapple.
I guess.
Okay. Make
I mean,
a
technically.
check for it.
So it's athletics versus athletics.
Okay. Well, let me pull up D&D Beyond real quick.
Yeah. So it's athletics versus athletics or acrobatics. But seeing as how this guy's like in heavy armor, I don't think his acrobatics is very good.
No.
So yeah.
I'm gonna pull up these guys' stats real quick.
Go ahead and roll mine.
Oh,
That's not very good.
We don't want
That's
to...
not very good at all. Babe, I rolled a 5 on my athletics check. I'm gonna die. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry.
There's a
You rolled a what?
We all may die today.
I rolled a 5.
Don't you get advantage?
No.
No.
I'm better
Oh,
at
yes,
acrobatics.
you do,
I'm a
because you were
dex-based
stealth.
fighter.
Yeah, you were stealth. I thought you get like a...
Oh,
You
I
would have
guess so.
advantage.
Okay. Then let me roll again. 17. Yeah.
Follow back. Okay, so you grapple onto him, and how does that work? Are you able to grapple and attack in the same turn? Or is
No,
that two
I
action
can't
points?
do that because I don't have the feat for it.
Okay, that's what I thought.
But I can grapple onto him.
Okay, so you grappled onto him like a monkey, and you got him.
Yeah.
You got both his arms, and you got your legs wrapped around his torso, and you're doing some nonsense.
Where's it
Okay, so
at?
can we roll for initiative real quick too?
Sure. I guess we would
We
have to
gotta
do this.
target our tokens and then roll it and click on the initiative.
I got an 11. I have like the highest dex out of everybody. Oh.
Okay.
But yes, I'm doing some nonsense. That is how Celeste Highwind rolls, is by doing nonsense until she wins. I was pretty sure you were aware of this.
Stop playing.
And I have to input all their stats. Give me half a second.
Play Rainbow or turn on Cowboy Bebop.
Screaming if I say no.
That's okay. In 1080p. That's not 1080p.
The Amplified Fighting game, his brother snores in the
That's funny. Alrighty.
Oh man, these guys are.
Itchy face.
Now, okay, let me just roll their initiative real quick.
Okay, if you want to.
So, okay, it's just. It's gonna be a little funky.
You got to click on each individual token each time you do that.
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna re-roll this guy.
1710.
That's 10-10 now.
Oh.
Innocent guard. Another load ball. All right, sweet. God, what is up with my terrible initiative rolls? Okay,
I have no idea.
sweet. So you're grappling the, we'll call him guard number 4. And,
Bizarre number 4. Okay.
I didn't have all my shit pulled up. Just bear with me a second longer. Okay, let's do this. And then I guess it is Miles' turn.
Gasman go first since you got a higher dex.
Was that taken into account with the initiative roll?
Yeah, our initiative
Or-
both rolled 13, but he's got a dex modifier +2, and I got a dex modifier +1.
Then yes, Gasman, you go first.
You might want to click on the thing that lets us know that what order you want to do the.
Got you.
Okay.
That way, it won't get confusing.
Here, let me see.
I'm just gonna make you have a 14.
Okay, that's fine.
Why is it not? There we go. Okay, let's do this.
All right. He does not want to necessarily hurt these guys.
Yeah.
Real quick question. How long does your
I
bear
got a charm for Thatcher.
stay there for?
I believe it's 10 minutes.
And you can just walk through it?
Yeah, you can walk through it.
Okay, that's cool. All right.
I'm going to keep the bear right there.
Mhm.
I am going to hold my action. So whenever they move up closer to the bear, whenever they get to the bear, I'm going to attack with a burning hands.
Okay, so you're hidden right now, and
Yeah.
it's your turn, Miles
I'm
or
gonna
Dimitri.
just stand here and hold my action in case they decide to get risky. I'll retaliate if they attack.
Okay, and Celeste, you get to go again, right?
I guess
Now you
so.
can sink them.
Yeah. So I thought I had a dagger, but I do not have a dagger on me. So I'm going to give him a close range hand axing
Ooh.
That's brutal. Okay.
because Celeste doesn't play games yet. So 13.
Okay, so
hit.
you're grappled onto him and you're trying to swing and hit him, but he like catches your arm mid strike,
Okay.
and this guy right here is going to charge and try to attack the bear.
Aha.
As soon as he swings, as soon as he gets close to it, he kind of realizes that it's not behaving like a normal bear, and he slashes at it,
Bundles us.
and he kind of like stumbles on his feet a little bit. And then
Burning hands in the face.
this guy,
Oh,
realizing that
really?
the bear's a fake, turns around and is going to attack Miles. What's your armor class, Miles? Or Dimitri?
16.
Okay, he jabs at you. Actually, these guys they all have.
There was a new doc one, I think.
They all
Go
have.
back to the front page.
What weapons do they have equipped? We're gonna give them long swords. So he jabs at you, and you narrowly dodge it. It kind of glances your armor.
I look down and swing my greatsword at him.
Are you able to counterattack?
No,
Well,
you'd
I
have
held my
to scroll
attack for when he
down for
attacked
the
me.
thing. But okay.
When he attacked
Gotcha.
me, it triggered my attack toward him.
Okay, cool,
But it's
Press
a
square.
10 to hit.
sweet.
The guy that attacked the bear, like I said, I was holding my action
Now press X.
when it was to the bear and stuff. I was going to do sacred flame, not sacred flame, burning hands. He has to make a deck save.
Yeah.
Or
Okay.
take one. Oh wait, that's wrong one. Hang on. I meant to do this one. There we go.
Scrolling down. Okay, what does he have to roll against? Oh no, there's not a chance in hell.
He takes
Okay.
So he takes
fire
7
damage.
fire damage.
And he's like screaming, especially seeing as though he's in armor and now his armor is burning. He's like freaking out. And he's like, ah.
He
Um,
did.
So did my
No.
10 hit the guy in front of me, or did I miss?
You missed with the 10.
Okay.
So you all are firing at each other.
Yes.
This guy's going to come up behind you, Dimitri, and he's going to get a.
Well, can they occupy the same space?
Hmm?
Can those two occupy the same space?
What do you mean? Who?
Oh,
This
never
guy?
mind. I thought there was another guard right on my back. He backed up when the bear. Okay.
Yeah, he takes a step forward, and what's your AC? Is 16? You said?
Yeah.
Or what's your AC?
Yeah, it's 16.
Okay, he hits you for. Where's my D8? Come on.
Come on. Come on.
You could click on the dice on the top left hand corner, the screen on the roll 20. It'll give you a list of dice.
Sweet. All right, so he like slices through your back, and it doesn't really like penetrate your armor, but the concussion of it juts your guy forward a little bit. He does 3 damage to you.
Who take 3 damage?
Miles.
Okay.
And then this guy's gonna try to break from your grapple. And how does that work exactly?
You both have to do a strength check.
Sweet.
The red circle,
Okay.
was that one the health, or was the green circle our health?
Red circle's health. And then you subtracted the 1 that you took from your fall.
Oh, nope. Right about that one.
Okay, Celeste, he rolled a 20 to break from your grapple.
You rolled a what?
A 20.
Oh, well, I had to counter roll. Was it a natural 20 or unnatural 20? Just
No, unnatural.
Well, okay, he break free.
Okay, and he.
That's an action.
That's an action.
No, I know. I was just trying to determine what he did. Okay, so while you're on his back, he like throws elbows behind you,
You,
and it just kind of like knocks you off him, and he turns around to face you, even though it doesn't look like he is.
Okay.
he's now facing you.
If you click on the token, there's a piece that sticks straight up. You click
Oh,
on that, and you
sweet.
can rotate around him.
Fuck yes. Sweet. Okay, I'm gonna do the same with the bear. So the bear
I
is.
say now he realizes the bear can turn around.
Okay, sweet. That's
Rock
fantastic.
The monsters.
Okay.
You should
Um,
have treated my friend better.
Oh, here's what I can do. This is phenomenal. This guy's at 4. I don't know if you all can see their health, but
Hey, it shouldn't
We
let us see
can't,
their
but
health.
don't
Like we
matter.
can't see each other's health. We have to look at each other and say maybe they're good.
okay. And now it is your turn again, Gasvin.
Okay. I'm going to bop him on the head with a club and run away.
We bopping people today? We bopping people today. This
It
man
is
used a single spell
20.
slot and then
That
went to
should
bop.
hit.
Oh shit! I'm sorry, you all. Okay, you hit him.
And
You run away, he's gonna
he
attack
takes
you.
no damage.
0.
And I run away.
All right, I'm really sorry about this, man. All right, so as you're running away,
Yeah.
My girlfriend said that she approves of the bopping, even if it was for 0 damage.
as you're running away, this carriage is now out of sight, out of mind.
Oh.
Yeah. 2 more guards are running down the street,
Oh, that's
and
a
they bump into you, man.
bump.
I point and go, bear!
It's a bird.
Yeah. I mean, are you gonna try to persuade them or like
Deceive.
deceive? Okay. All right, you're gonna give a deception roll.
Okay. 20.
Okay, sweet. So, so you're gonna just scream bear and just keep running. Okay.
Scream
So
bear,
they're running
point
up to you and you go bear, and they go, "Oh my god!" And then they both run around you, and your guy's now bolting away from the party. Okay. And this guy is gonna run up to the bear next turn. We'll have him. Let me actually add them to the shenanigans. I hear rage.
Good job, baby love.
Okay.
Good job.
They're now in the mix.
Silly.
Okay. Miles. At least you can only like fight them.
One at a time.
Yeah,
Or,
unless
well,
I
in my case, 2 at a time.
Yeah, but soon to be 1 at a time, ideally. This guy we're actually gonna have go around back. He's gonna run through this other alleyway. Let me just put open real quick. Okay, sweet. All right, Miles, you're up. Or Dimitri.
I'll swing at him again with the sword. Is that a natural? That's a natural. Yeah.
Damn. Okay.
That's
Hey,
4d6.
you want to know the fun part? At level 2, I took Great Weapon 2-handed fighting, so I get to reroll all 1s and 2 on damage die for the first time.
Yes, you do.
So the second attack is a 10. The second damage, the first 2
The
are
damage.
that, so I get to roll the
Damn,
reroll
that's a
the
lot
first
of
2 die. How do you make it roll 2d6?
Go to the dice and then go to the D6 and then scroll over to the number 2.
Ah,
Yes.
So it's 19 damage to him then, because I have to keep the second roll regardless of what it is.
Okay, so while you all are like parrying at each other or like jabbing at each other, you catch an opening
That's a lot
and
of nuts.
you literally you don't chop off his hand or his arm, but like you hack into it and it just dangles, and the guy just looks at it and he just falls over and dies.
I approve of your methods.
And I'm gonna spin around and look at the one behind me dead in his eyes and just see if the intimidation gets to him.
Okay, yeah, he's kind of freaked out a little bit, but he's still standing his ground. His eyes get really big and his pupils extra small. Okay, Celeste, you're up.
Alrighty, so fuck. There we go. So I'm gonna risk an attack of opportunity because I'm not good with melee weapons in this game. In
Okay.
particular. Because usually I'm playing Dimitri's character. In other games. So I'm going to go ahead and back up.
And he gets to roll
Use-
twice, right?
No,
just
he only
once?
gets to roll once.
What's your AC?
17.
Okay, so while you're getting away,
5,
he
10.
lunges at you and misses.
Sweet. 20, 25, 30.
The wall, real quick, it only goes back to here.
Oh,
Sorry.
well, that kind of sucks, but that's okay. I'm going to drop my hand axe and switch to my longbow. And I'm going to roll the hit. And roll the hit I will. Fuck. I missed.
Okay, well, you might indirectly hit the guard behind him.
Oh,
Yeah, actually, do half damage to the guard behind him.
what's half a 20? 21? Hey, I was talking about that earlier. 21?
Okay, so
It's not plus 10. 21?
so Dimitri, as soon as you
Here,
turn around
Jesus.
to face that guard, you see Celeste step back and draw her bow, and you see the arrow miss, and you're like, "Fuck!" But then it lands
Guard in
right,
front of me just falls over.
and hits him like right in the head, and he just falls over dead.
I did a good thing.
That's pretty funny. Okay,
I know, I
Um,
wasn't talking to you.
let's see. Wait, I have to.
Dimitri, I killed him. You did good.
Okay, so this guy's gonna step forward.
I just give
He's
you a
gonna
thumbs
get
up.
advantage on you. Okay, he hits.
Advantage.
Advantage on me.
Yeah, because you're turned around, right? Is that the D8? No.
Technically you can't do that, but it's okay.
Okay, let's do
Advantage
1d8.
normally only comes from when they're sneaking up on you.
Yeah.
Okay, got you. Regardless, he still hits you. And he does 5 damage. He like comes up behind you and he like hits the back of your head with the hilt of his sword, trying to render you unconscious.
I'll spin around and smile at him.
Uh-huh.
Let me organize this real quick. This guy, let me see their move speed to 30 feet.
Certain things. Over there. Hello.
Okay. So this guy charges here for his turn.
Charging.
And
I can't hear it, but I see you. Sorry.
this guy
Okay.
is going to just stand behind him and kind of cave him in while he's about to die. Okay. And we are back to this guy. He is pissed off that you shot an arrow at him, and he's going to charge you.
Okay. Stop it.
And he's attacking.
That's not how we play this game.
Oh man. Okay, Celeste.
Yeah. Did he crit
lun-
me?
No, he didn't crit you, but okay. So he lunges at you, and like you kind of like move out of the way, but he glances you for like 1 damage.
Oh no. Okay. Asshole, you're supposed to leave me alone.
And the
I'm
turtle
supposed
went
to
away.
shoot you from a distance.
Oh, sorry, y'all. And we're back to Howard.
Eldritch Blast this man.
I don't have Eldritch Blast.
But you're a warlock. You're supposed to have Eldritch Blast.
I told y'all at the
Must have
beginning of this campaign that I'm not going Eldritch Blast. I am not building a powerful character.
Okay.
All right. I'm
I
going
know,
to.
but still. I figured the one nice thing you would have would be Eldritch Blast.
All right. So right here.
No, I don't want it.
You have to make a deck.
Of 12.
Yeah.
Okay. He avoids it. So there's now a fire going on behind the other guy.
All
And
right.
he's narrowly avoids it,
Okay.
to be precise.
All right. And then that was 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. All right.
Okay. I like how like you like deceived him and then just turned around and like tried setting the dude on fire. Dude, there's a bear. By the way, fire. Okay,
Oh
Miles,
no,
you're
all
up.
these unnatural occurrences all at once. Whatever will I do?
Let's check something. I think I missed some spells on my first level or my second level.
I'm gonna see if he. No, he doesn't. He just thinks it's weird that there's fire appearing now. Guard's like, what the fuck?
Well, I guess I didn't. I guess I only get.
Okay,
my
that
Yeah.
bear is now gone.
Is it? It's
Yeah.
only been.
Yeah, but it's concentration.
And you're
And
Oh,
so
gotcha.
it's
on the bonfire,
bonfire.
Gotcha, okay, and the bear vanishes.
now. So I'm not missing any spells, so I guess I'm gonna swing at this guy again with the greatsword, or this
Okay.
this new guy. What the hell?
Damn. All right. You slash at him, and he blocks it with his longsword. He kind of like pushes it off to the side. And
shit.
Celeste, you're up.
Okay. So, again, I have to get this fucker off me. So, 5, 10. How far? Where exactly? What's my dimensions?
Yeah, let
What
me
do I need to stay within?
let me just get that for you real quick.
Because, my character relies on range. So
Yeah.
it doesn't help.
You could just draw it with the paintbrush.
But I say, you
Oh,
probably just
sweet.
grab the paintbrush and just draw your lines.
Yes.
They may not be
okay.
that pretty, but
That works out perfect. Okay, so the wall is here. So we'll make this the wall.
All right.
And then it goes a ways down. Both ways, like off the map. Plenty of room. And then there are, of course, other alleyways. That
Makes
like
you kind of wonder why is there walls?
Yeah.
well, they're houses. They're not really walls, sorry, but they're like the
Oh,
walls
we're
to a
in
house.
between houses. Okay.
Yeah, it's like an alleyway with a bunch of little houses. There are things I guess you could climb up onto, like, but
Oh.
mostly just roofs, I would say, if you wanted to get like leverage. And I guess even Celeste, you could climb onto the wall.
Yes.
It's about like I don't know, I would say like 10 feet tall.
Okay. So, Where does it start at? Just one of these lines?
Yeah.
5, 10. Fuck. 15, and then 25 up here?
Yep. Can you make a athletics roll?
Yeah. And then go ahead and roll your attack of opportunity.
I did. He missed.
Okay, good. Okay, so athletics.
Sweet. So you like basically run up the wall. You like matrix that shit,
Yeah.
and you do like a barrel roll onto the roof, somehow define physics.
Haha, motherfucker.
Now you can't hit anyone in here.
But I
Mind
can
you.
hit these two guys,
Yes.
which is all I
Um,
need to do. So I'm gonna roll to hit. Fuck.
Damn.
Damn you, sharpshooter. I thought you were supposed to be good.
So after some
Well,
real fancy movement,
To be honest, it gets better at like level 3. Like next level, I probably won't miss all that much with it anymore.
you do a
so.
fancy little like roll, and you run up walls, and you kind of like flare your feminine dexterity, and then you completely butcher the shot, and it just kind of like dwindles right in front of this guy, like right here.
I don't want
Um,
an action surge yet because I might need that later. So turn.
These guys both are going to try to copy you and put as much flair into. Wait, let me see. Where did I? This guy can actually make it there. Okay, sweet. So he can't even.
Yeah,
Makes
you
it
can
like
go
there.
diagonal and get your same movement spaces.
Yeah, but this guy's here. He wants to. Well, let's see if we can. Oh, I guess he can. Yeah. Okay. Sweet. So he's gonna now try. Well, this guy can't even get up there, can he? Because
I
you're
don't
right
think
there,
they have
Celeste.
enough movement speed to get back up there.
Let's see.
It's over, Anakin. I have the high ground.
So that guy's only going to go here, and this guy's going to be able to try to get up. So let's see if he manages. And he's exceptional. Okay, so so he tries to run out the wall just like you did, Celeste. Except as soon as his foot touches the wall and he tries jumping up, he ends up lunging himself backwards 5 feet, and he lands directly on his back, and he takes some damage.
No, well.
Oh
See,
man,
you probably shouldn't have not tried that.
yeah, he takes some mad damage, and
You're like
he's
in heavy armor and stuff. Like I bet that hurt really bad.
and he's laying on the ground trying to catch his breath. And this guy is going to attack you, Miles.
Yeah.
All right,
okay.
he lunges at you, actually slashes at you, and you block it with your what is it? A great axe again?
Yeah. My longsword or great sword.
Great sword. All right.
Grizzly sword.
Yeah, I'll be here.
And this guy that's on the bonfire
But
is going to
tomorrow,
step
probably gonna
away
run
from
over
the
to Danny's house
bonfire
for
as we
a little
did
bit,
last
have him put
time.
a plug on his dryer so it matches the new
I
apartment.
thought we were making fried chicken.
But then I'll be back over here with the dogs.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
And he's going to charge. Not the bonfire. He's
Oh,
gonna
thank you
charge-
for reminding me.
You know what?
Okay, that's everyone's turn.
I'm gonna drink a Jack and Coke tomorrow. It's gonna be
These
good.
walls and houses are about 10 foot tall. Like Celeste is only about 10 foot off the ground.
Yeah.
The house is about like I would say 12 feet at the top of
Dimitri,
the
I'm
roof.
taller than you.
Okay.
Ha ha. Ha.
Future.
Okay, it's your
reference
turn.
For that.
Howard.
You will have a whiskey drink and a vodka drink. And something. I forget how the song goes.
Mind you, you notice this, Howard. As all of this is going on, the civilians are kind of freaking out, and everyone's running away from the fight. And
Oh, there were actual civilians?
yeah,
I thought it was like at nighttime. I thought people were like sleeping.
no. And the people that are in these houses are, of course,
I built
freaking
you a
out.
new deck right below.
And
On top. I built you a new deck.
there are going to be more guards that appear.
I was.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay. It'll be 30, be 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. That is my turn.
Okay, so you're running away.
Running
And-
away.
Miles, it's your turn.
We running. We running.
I could just see Gaston like running, casting like fire, and then running some more, freaking out the entire time, casting fire. Ah, fire! Ah!
To
So funny.
dump my 9 points of lay on hands into myself to get me back up to health because I don't want to fall down there in this thing.
Okay. And Celeste, it's your turn.
Okay. It is my turn. I will roll the hit without using sharpshooter because I'm missing. It makes me feel bad.
Okay, yeah, you basically can hit any of these three
Yeah.
guards.
Yeah. So I will hit any of them. Whichever one looks like he needs. Who was the one who hit me a second ago?
The
Right.
one that it would be this one.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot him.
Okay.
Oh fuck! I hit the wrong button. Damn it.
Well, that technically works because if they're prone, you have disadvantage anyway, so you still hit me either
He
way.
takes a whopping 5 points of damage.
Okay, so as he's on the ground catching his breath, you pierce an arrow straight through his chest plate,
Aha!
and now he's wailing in pain, still trying to catch his breath. And he's looking pretty gnarly right now.
Yes. So it's either low damage but high accuracy, or high damage and low accuracy. I need a middle ground. I get that at 3rd level.
Okay. All right, Dimitri, this guy's gonna hack at you again.
Or if our bard was here and he could give me bardic inspiration.
Your AC is 16, right?
Yep.
Sweet. All right, I'm just gonna keep saying it out loud until I memorize it. All right, he lunges at you, and you try to parry it with your sword, but it barely touches you, but it doesn't do any damage. Glances your armor again. Nicks your armor, leaves a little scrape. And then this guy is going to try to get up on the roof with you, Celeste. Okay, wow. Well, he manages to get up on the roof. He doesn't do any rolls or anything crazy, but he pulls himself up onto the roof. And we're going to say that takes his entire turn.
Oh no.
And this guy is going to move. He's going to try getting on the roof too. That is part of the roof, I swear it. And he
How wide is the space by chance? Like between houses?
That's what I'm thinking.
It's-
'Cause the physics is a little bit off.
it's like 10 feet, I guess, according to
Okay.
here. It's like
I
I'd say
forget
like
how
5
a
to 8
long
feet.
jump works, but I think I can do it without having to. Because within my jumping thing.
Really, no, it wouldn't be 10 feet because it's only wide enough for one man to stand or comfortably fight. It's like 6 feet, 4 to 6 feet, I would say.
Oh yeah, that's well within her jumping range.
Okay, and
I
this
just don't
guy
remember what the.
falls down and is not able to get up on the roof. And he takes massive damage. God, he's on his back now too.
What?
All right.
They're doing more damage to themselves.
I'm trying to.
Bumbling idiots. I like it.
Let's see if this guy is even able to get up. Okay, this guy has been like so abused in the past like 15 seconds that he's just able to stand up onto his 2 feet right
Thanks
here.
for the birthday stuff.
And this guy, I don't think I moved.
Where are you waiting?
We're gonna have this guy try
I
to.
think about
What kind of dog?
get some hibachi. Yeah, Kelly wants to try to do Taco Bell thing tomorrow.
This guy's gonna try to climb the roof over here. And he okay, maybe I should stop trying to have him climb the roof. So he falls down too. This guy right here. And he takes, if he takes the same amount of damage, I'm gonna laugh. Okay, cool. So he just stumbles.
I was craving something earlier, but I can't remember.
But he lands on both his feet. But he takes
I
some
guess the Momo
damage.
cream pies will be alright.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. It's your turn,
Like when
Howard,
you
wherever
first
you are.
walk
I
in,
can't see your
you
character.
look at the
There he
service
is.
desk. They got the right across service desk. They got the ATM. Right on the other side of that wall, the ATMs. I guess they got them all in that little. Yeah, they stuck them all in that little corner.
Alright, so I'm just going to hide it behind one of these
But
buildings.
they try to do I guess they're still putting the seasonals down past in front of the milk because they got a little seasonal rack.
Yeah,
I've
I'm
got
gonna do that.
Valentine's fat cakes now.
I'm going to create like crates and stuff and hide within it.
Okay.
Oh, that.
Oh
That
crap!
is
That's
so cool.
concentration, which means bonfire's gone. Okay, that's fine.
I
That's
didn't even know
fine.
you put the dogs up.
Okay, Miles. As soon as you see the bonfire disappear, you assume that that Gaspin is long gone from here.
Hopefully he's safe.
Okay, and it is your turn, Miles.
Well, I'm full health, so I'm going to try to swing at this guy again. Maybe I can hit him this time. Son of a.
Oh man, dude, you've rolled sevens like consistently. This is not a lucky
This game
number.
doesn't like me tonight.
Mind you, this dude is like half mangled too. So like he's like stumbling, like barely avoiding these blows. It's kind of a miracle. Okay, so he dodges you. Celeste, it's your turn.
It is my turn. Okay. Let's see here. I'm gonna take a 5-foot step and I'm gonna shove him off the roof.
Okay.
This is my
And I believe that is a contested athletics check.
Let's
if
do it
I'm
then.
remembering it correctly.
That sounds good to me.
Okay.
Oh man.
16.
All right, he rolled a 17.
No, damn you.
So you
Well,
try
there's
shoving
my-
him, and he just kind of like grabs both your hands and then like pushes you back a little bit.
Dang it.
And we're back to the guards. All right, guards attacking you, Miles.
But I'm the cool one.
So he hits you. And he slashes your lower thigh and he does 4 damage.
Mr. X gonna give it to you.
And then the guy that you tried throwing off the roof, he's kind of pissed off that you did it, and he tries doing the same to you. So he's gonna try to charge you off the roof. He's coming at you with all of his force.
Okay.
He rolled a 15.
Pretty good. Damn it, left click, go away. I got an 18. I'm sure I beat him.
Yep. Okay, so he comes at you with like his elbow and tries like ramming into you, and you kind of like sidestep him, and you'll have changed positions now.
What are you doing that for? Okay.
And he's kind of like lost his balance a little bit.
Where are you born?
This guy's gonna try to get up on the roof with you, Celeste, again, and he fails. Surprise! And he takes. Okay, so he's getting like pissed off. This guy's getting like super pissed off. All right,
He's
and
gonna
he
give up.
stumbles and like is on both or one of his knees, and he's like cursing to himself.
I like my party. Thank you very much. I'm not gonna
This
fight with
game is
them.
not being very nice to me the day after my birthday.
Silly girl.
Is that so?
Mm.
Happy belated birthday, man. Okay. This guard is like almost dead.
Yep.
But he's gonna try. He's gonna try to like crawl up. Okay. He might
Oh my
he
god,
might
if he kills himself.
I'm thinking it's a possibility. Okay, no. But he
Mhm.
falls down, and what normally should like you should be able to land on 2 feet for, he falls
Right.
to the ground and
Yep.
is now laying there almost
Crippled.
incapacitated.
He's a cripple now.
Yeah, this guy is super fucked up. Okay.
He's like, I can't feel my legs.
And we're gonna have this guy. This guy's not gonna try climbing up there again. He's just gonna move. To there. All right. It is your turn, Howard. You're gonna stand by to stand by.
Yeah.
So Howard is hanging up by the barrels.
Might as well do this. real quick.
I love Howard.
You
I am
succeed.
I'm coward and it makes me
You're
happy.
super stealthy still. Okay,
You can
Miles,
hear-
it's your turn.
A bunch of crates just.
Swinging a sword
I love
again.
it.
13. Does that hit yet?
Nope.
Damn.
Okay. Celeste, it's your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna use my store. I guess it's a bonus action to do it, right? To draw and store it.
Now, mind you, you can step away. I'm going to give you the ability to step.
but action to stow.
You can step away from this guard without him having an advantage on you because he just nearly fell
No.
off the roof.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna throw my longbow off the side of the roof, right? Like right
Okay.
here. I'm gonna draw my rapier and then attack. So,
Okay, cool.
Roll the hit. 14.
Okay, so you're. I'm going to say that hits.
Yay. 8 piercing damage.
Holy fuck. Okay, so after he tried thrusting you, you like sidestepped him,
Uh-huh.
tossed your bow, and then lunged a rapier into his gut,
Yes.
and he is howling. He's not very happy with you, and he is now facing you. Pissed off.
Yeah. Better be.
All right, Miles, you've been at it with this guard for a minute now. It's like you should be rolling for like endurance or something. I don't know. Okay, so of course he attacks you, and you just parry the attack again. It's like a nonstop parry fest.
There needs to be like this epic battle music playing.
Exactly. Okay, Celeste, the guy that you just like stabbed in the gut
Yeah.
is like spitting up blood, and he actually spits a little bit onto your face, and he
Well,
actually, let's see if this. Okay, wow. So he's spitting up blood, and he spits onto your face, and he's like, "I'm gonna drag you to hell," and then he lunges at you with his sword, and
uh-huh.
can you make can you do a athletics check for me? Roll
Okay.
10 or higher.
Damn you.
Yeah. Okay, so when he lunges at you, you
I
grab
win.
his arm
Uh-huh.
and you throw him off the roof,
Haha, I win.
and he's gonna take damage. He's gonna take.
A D6.
All right, you throw him off the roof, and you don't hear
Did-
any movement. He's dead.
Oh, well, yeah, I like broke his neck. He's kind of dead. Oh no. It's fucked up.
Okay.
But I won.
This guy, the guy that's been trying to get up the roof is just gonna sit there. He's just sitting down and he's not doing anything. The guy's kind of like freaking out a little bit.
Yeah,
And
a woman did that.
we're gonna make this guy
Because
to.
I won.
What am I trying to do? Fuck it. This guy's coming up behind you, Miles. And we're back to Howard, who's freaking out behind, like
Howard.
having an asthma attack behind the barrels.
Um,
Oh,
I mean, in
Wait.
character, he would be doing this, but out of character, I don't want to just be doing nothing while my friends are fighting.
Well, while you're behind the barrels, you see shadows like nearing you, and you hear what you think might be footsteps. And by.
What direction?
Let's see. If you're up against the wall, it'd be from the north, coming from the street. Actually, the south, coming from the far end of the alleyway.
All right.
But you can't really make anything out because you're behind the barrels.
Well, it's an illusion.
Oh, you can see through it?
No, I can't see through it, but I can hear just fine. It's not actual physical objects. It's just an
Yeah.
illusion.
Yeah, so you
So
hear you hear what you think is footsteps, but you can't make out the person, like see the person.
30.
What you think is a person sounds like.
30. 30. 35.
what happened?
45.
Hello?
Okay.
Hello? Did
I'm like-
people like give up or something? What?
I'm like bolting it.
Oh, there we go. There's sound again.
Oh, you couldn't hear
Yeah.
us?
I thought everybody gave
Um,
up.
Let me get rid of
And I
that.
was saying,
I am no longer stealth.
Do you check to see who it was?
Nope. Don't even bother. I'm running for it.
Okay, so you're now running back to the fight.
That's my
Alright.
entire movement.
Okay, so now you're back in the midst of chaos. All right. Miles, you're up, man. You gotta keep tanking like a beast. Sweet.
Ah, finally.
All right, man. Obliterate this dude. Oh fuck. Okay.
That's a 2 and a 5, so I got to re-roll the 2. That's a 6 and a 5 plus 3.
That's 14. Jeez. Dude, I swear, whenever you make contact with these dudes, like you nearly like decapitate them. Okay, so you like. I mean, you can. Do you want to do it? You can take the killing blow if you want.
No, I'm not trying to be too brutal with it. Just get them to stop. Just accidentally
All right,
killing them
well-
in the process.
Well, try not to be too brutal with him. You cut halfway through his torso, and
I'm holding back.
kind of lets out like a small whimper, and then falls over on his back and dies.
And then I just sit
Dimitri,
around
are
and
you
let water
slaughtering
coming up behind me.
people again? You probably shouldn't do that. You're supposed to be like a good guy.
He does so much damage. These guys aren't built for this.
I say from like 2 roofs over.
Well, they're bad guys, so it counts.
Okay.
And I assume you're going to turn to face the guy coming up behind you.
Yeah.
All right, sweet. Celeste. Actually, Howard, did you roll a stealth check?
No, because if I dash, I'm no longer stealth.
Oh, okay, I see. So the guard that you told Bear, this guy right here, notices you running by, and he's gonna redirect his attention to you. But it's Celeste's turn, so Texas. Bueller. Did he fall
I
asleep?
think his mic went out again and he can't hear us.
Oh,
Maybe
man.
his girlfriend, if she's watching the stream, will let him know that we're trying to talk to him. But it does look like he might have fell asleep.
Do you think he fell asleep? Really? No, his eyes are open.
Poor butters.
He's moving. His
He's-
mouth
he's
is moving.
talking.
He don't hear us
Yes.
again.
You're up, dude.
Oh, okay. Sorry, there's distraction in the background.
Understandable.
Okay.
Tell her to put her clothes back on till we're done.
Oh, she's listening to the stream too. She's about to come over here and start yelling at you.
You just kind of zoned out on us there.
Oh wait, never mind. She's on Facebook Live or talking to a friend. I don't know. Fuck. Okay, so this guy is just sitting here, right?
Yeah, this guy's like nearly dead. He's actually
I'm
hiding,
gonna-
trying to hide.
I'm gonna flick him and see if he gets so scared that he falls off the roof.
Oh no, he's not on the roof. Sorry, he was never able
Oh,
to get
okay.
there.
Well, I just go over there and then I like look. Actually, you know what? Is he facing towards the building or away from the?
He's facing away from the building.
I'm just gonna jump on him.
Okay.
I go
Roll-
mushroom stomp.
Do an athletics check.
Alrighty.
That poor guy. He was not able to do anything in his career as
Do
a
what?
guard.
Yeah,
Just-
Goomba stomp him.
Yeah, roll an athletics check for me.
20.
Okay. Okay, so he's sitting down, and you landed on him with your feet.
Yeah. I'm
Okay,
Goomba
so-
stomping.
So he's like bent over, and he's just kind of like catching his breath and like holding the wound from the arrow that penetrated his gut. And you land, and you hit the nape of his neck, and it cracks,
Oh fuck.
and he just dies.
Well,
I hope I don't delete you. Boom. Okay. And Gasman, this guy is not.
Hi.
It's not going to attack you, but he's going to like try to grapple you because he's confused as to what you're doing, running around like a maniac. So beat an 8 with grapple or strength check or an acrobatics check. I
you
mean.
can do it. I believe in you. Yes.
All right.
Okay, so when he tries to like grab your arm,
He's extra sippery.
you like you shake him off and like do whatever Gasman does. And he's like, wait, what's going on? And this guy's gonna attack you, Miles. And he misses. He lunges at you and you like push the sword against the wall. And we are back to Howard.
What's going on? There's bears in the city. Fires just starting out of nowhere. People running around trying to kill each other.
Yeah.
It's utter chaos.
Okay,
Utter
give me
chaos.
another
Oh, the humanity.
give me another persuasion roll.
Okay.
Or actually give me a deception roll.
Oh,
You have
the
to-
huge manatee.
you have to give me a deception roll.
Okay.
Oh my god. Okay.
Yes.
And he's like, I'm gonna need you to like stay in place. He points over to the other side of the street and he's like, go sit over there and wait for me.
I'll try.
Yes.
Okay, so it is off screen a little bit.
Yeah.
Miles, you're up.
Doing the same thing. Probably gonna miss 4 times and kill him in 1 hit.
Yep.
14.
Okay, so you miss him again. you take a whiff of air. And Celeste, you are free. You can do things.
I am free. Okay.
Yep. Free from
I
tyranny.
will go over here and pick up my bow.
Okay. So that's
I will pick up my bow and then I will shoot this dude that is giving grief to our Weezord.
Okay, Gasman, did you move when he told you to move?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're kind of out of sight, out of mind. All
I'll
right.
be like, hey, leave my wizard alone.
Oh, you actually say that? You rat
Yeah.
me out.
Do you say that?
Well, he rolled a 17 to hit when he did.
I don't think he'll be alive long enough.
When you
to
say
know.
wizard, his eyes turn towards you, Howard, and it's like full of rage, and he's like, "Wait!" And then an arrow pierces,
And then 14 damage later.
and then an arrow pierces his neck, and as soon as he's saying "wait," he's like, "Wait!" And then he dies.
See, no one was gonna know anyway.
That's pretty cool.
No,
This guard
come here.
that you're with fighting Dimitri
Oh, I didn't know it was my turn. Here, come here.
doesn't see any of his companions, and he's kind of freaking out a little bit, so he's gonna try to run. So you're gonna get an advantage on him, or an attack on him.
Maybe I hit.
Me. There we go. Hey,
Yeah.
don't boot me.
Okay, so you
18.
hack him in the back. You probably are gonna decapitate
I
him
know.
just with your damage
Yeah, it's
alone.
damage.
That's death. It's guaranteed death already.
Well, that was fun.
Okay, well, now you all have like 8 corpses and blood
Yeah.
And
staining all of these walls and houses.
just gonna
Yeah.
shag ass to Thistle's house.
Yeah,
Okay,
let's go to Thistle's house.
Okay, so you all are gonna.
Duck in alleyways and everything.
We've
try to follow
committed the
little map
murder.
Thistle gave us and get to his house as quick as possible. No one alive. No one that's seen us is still alive, so we're should be good.
Okay, I'm gonna need everyone to make stealth checks.
Oh, this is gonna be bad. Not too bad.
Nice. Celeste? Celeste?
Why are you being cute? Yeah.
Stealth
Sorry,
check
my,
it
my
to
girlfriend's
thistles.
being cute. I'm sorry. Okay. Stealth test. I'm good at those. I forgot to get arrows back, but that's fine.
You can still pick them up if you want.
Okay, I get half back. I
gotta
don't.
pick up my
Let's see.
great axe that withers
I was
all the
at
traits I was
18.
near.
I'm at 15 now, so I get like 1. Okay.
You can round up. You get 2 back.
Okay. So 17 arrows. Stealth. So boom.
All back. Okay.
Like the fucking wind, my boys.
And I'm
like
grabbing
the
my
wind.
great axe as I go to leave this little spot.
And you all are taking the back way behind the alleyway.
Yeah, I don't need
Between the
that
wall?
hand
I'm
axe.
gonna try to
So
stay out of sight.
Okay. Set yourself. Sorry for moving you. Set yourself up as to how you all are going to be traveling
Ugh,
through the city.
I will. I'll cover the flank while our strong boy covers the front. I think is what we should do.
And the squishy stays in the middle.
That sounds good to me.
Yep, that's how it works.
So you all make it a good while through the city, and you hear like footsteps running on the main road and like hollering at one another, saying like there've been intruders. Some of their men are dead, and to find them, all the usual stuff. And give me one more stealth check to see if you all
Yeah.
get thistles undetected.
So why could I have been rolling this during the combat?
Well,
Better on
it's
my stealth
Kickstarter.
checks that I have disadvantage on than I do in combat.
Okay, and then Celeste, give me one more stealth check.
Damn, disadvantage and lost a nat 20 on a stealth check.
Celeste, Texas.
Can you hear us, sir?
Texas. Blah, 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 blah.
Okay,
You don't roll stealth, I'm rolling
So-
for you.
we're rolling stealth again.
Yeah, one more
Yep.
stealth.
Okay. Fuck. No, no, I failed.
Okay,
A stealth test.
Maybe me and Gaz
So,
gonna pick up the slack.
you hear guards passing by on the main street,
I go
and
clickety clack indeed.
we're gonna make Celeste sneeze.
Achoo!
So Howard is kicking up dust in her face,
Ah, Howard, stop it.
and it causes her to sneeze. And
Gazvin, because your name is hard to say.
I'm so sorry about this, Wolf. I'm really sorry.
Oh, we had to fight some more, but I don't like hitting people.
Okay, so here's what we're gonna do.
What are you laughing at me?
Because you're cute.
I'm not food.
As you all near Thistle's house, there's oh, that's kind of cool, although not necessary. Let's see.
Allie.
Okay. When Celeste sneezes,
Achoo!
most of the guards don't really notice it. You hear the footsteps continuing down the path towards where the onslaught was, or the slaughter
Yeah.
was. But one guard, in particular, takes notice, and he's not like the other guards that you all had encountered in your last battle. He's a lot bigger, a lot heftier, and his armor is like very, very decorated and very nice. And he's making his way.
Ooh,
We're just gonna keep this
decorated and
loop.
nice. I like it.
And he doesn't stop any of the other guards running away. He just kind of like
Hello.
grunts to himself and like marches down the
Hello.
alleyway
Say hi.
towards you, Miles.
Are you going to go?
I don't know. Ugh.
You
All right,
say
roll for
anything?
initiative, everybody.
More initiative.
No, this guy doesn't say anything. He just is grunting. And then as
Grunt.
soon as he sees you, Dimitri, he starts screaming viciously.
Yo. I didn't realize we were playing Left 4 Dead. Angered the witch. Just yelling and shit. I got the same initiative. God damn it. I
Okay.
couldn't even get a better initiative than last time.
Maybe I hit easier on this guy.
Ugh.
I don't know.
And-
Maybe
It is
he's wearing
true.
more armor than he was. The last one was wearing. Was I able to
He-
cast Cure Wounds on our little travels?
You didn't.
We can heal. I mean, I can heal myself, but I only took 1 damage. So.
All right, he
Oh.
is going to charge at you, Dimitri, and he doesn't see the other two. So he's actually, because he's about 6.5 feet tall, he's going to try to grapple you. And roll against beat a 17. Or an
Not with
18.
another one.
Dimitri, why?
Okay, so he takes you to the ground. And he's on top of you. And he's not even like speaking like English. He's just grunting and like screaming like nonsense to you.
Oh my god.
And it's your turn, Miles.
The only thing I have to do is try to push him off.
Okay, so you fling him off of you. Which direction do you want to push him off of you? You have free reign.
Back into the
To
alley
move
where
him.
he came from.
Okay, so you push him back into the alleyway.
And I just stand
And,
up
he
kinda
stumbles to his
tower
feet.
over him and just kind of growl at him.
You're fine. Talk to your friends.
Okay, Howard, you're up.
All right. I'm gonna get behind Dimitri, and I am going to help him up so that he doesn't have to burn half of his movement getting up. That's
Okay.
gonna
Going
be
over anyways.
So you help up Miles, and Celeste.
I'm gonna shoot him. 'Cause
Okay.
That's what I do. There we go. It's a weird, scary, monstrous person. I'm gonna shoot it. Weird and scary. Roll the hit. 12.
Okay. You don't hit anyone, thankfully. Not including Howard, Miles, or the guard. It zooms past the guard's head though, and it lands in the back of the alleyway.
Well, I want to figure out what his AC is. So I'm gonna axe and surge and shoot again.
Okay.
Well, 25 would hit anything, so that doesn't really tell me
Yeah.
what his AC is.
Okay. So it pierces like his right bicep, and it
7.
does 7 damage. Damn, that's pretty nice. Okay. He like moans and just continues screaming incessant words or indistinguishable words.
This is weird. But okay.
He's not speaking a language. He's just making noises.
Yep.
Yeah, it sounds like it.
You can tell he's not the brightest. He's actually really quite dumb. Just if there is a stereotype in the D&D world, he just seems like a really stupid, brunty
Oh
kind of
no,
guy.
if he's gonna be a victim of circumstance, I'll probably feel bad. Does Paul not know how to read? Because that'll make me very sad. That, like I killed a mentally handicapped person.
Okay, wait. So it's his turn again. So he's attacking you. All right. He misses his lunge towards you, Miles, but he does, after he attacks, takes a step back into the alleyway.
So I get an attack opportunity.
So he does have
that
some-
at melee.
Yes. Oh man.
Hits.
Okay. All right. So let's see if he even makes it to that square.
That's a 1 and a 4, so I gotta re-roll the 1. So it's
How do you
6
know
and a
if it's a
4 plus
1?
3, so 13. You hover the mouse over the number and it shows you what it rolled.
Okay, so as he's trying to get back, you slash at him and you barely catch his neck and hit his jugular, and he bleeds out all over the place and dies.
Keep running.
Wow. He had an AC of 18. Just for your all's knowledge. Well done. All right.
Keep running. And
So
don't
Thistle's house is
sneeze.
Thistle's house is just around the corner.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
And you all can make
animated
it there.
blood splatter. Yeah, we getting out of here.
Is that the exterior wall down below Thistle?
Wait, what?
Is that the exterior wall of the city right there, right down below Celeste?
Below Celeste?
Yeah, is that still the exterior wall? Or are we on the interior
Yeah.
walls? Can I grab this guy by the ankles and attempt to throw him over that wall to get him away from Thistle's house?
Yes. Yeah, you could do that.
So this is straight athletics, or you want me to roll straight strength?
Do both. Okay. All right. So while trying to throw his body over the wall, you have really good form, but I guess like one of your muscles gave out, and he lands on top of the wall, and like half his body is kind of just sitting up on there, and his legs are like dangling off. But you could push him over quite easily.
The wall's about 10 foot, so I'm trying to push him on over, then head to Thistles.
So give me another strength check. Okay, sweet. So you take both of his feet that are hanging there, and you just shove him off, and you hear like a thud on the other side of the wall.
That way, at least it looks like they either killed their way into the city and made it to that point, or they was making their way out of the city and killed him on the other side of the wall.
Yeah.
That's true. Are you all gonna make a scene to like divert the guards or go to Thistles?
No, we're gonna go to
Mm.
Thistles. This way, it looks like they
Yeah,
came in
Thistles.
here and made it over there to where they found them guards at.
Okay. All right. So let's put you all at Thistles. His house is really dark. Just like all the other houses during all this commotion, and his door is locked.
This
And all of his-
open the door. Bang, 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 bang.
Okay, he comes to the door and he goes, "I'm not harboring anyone," is what he says.
Well,
I thought you want us to get you out of here.
When he hears
Yeah.
Howard speak, he opens the door and he goes, "Oh, Howard, it's you." He's like, "I can recognize that voice anywhere." And he says, "Come in quickly."
oh, so you like that one, huh? Well,
I'm
that's
thinking
not
that you
surprising.
didn't-
I like
you
him too.
probably sounded more like a guard or something coming to check your bang, bang, bang.
Oh, yeah, that's probably true.
We're gonna make this his house.
Well, I'm gonna second win myself and regain a hit point because I don't even have to roll. So
I'm
yeah,
taking we're taking like a short rest.
yeah. Ooh, and I get all my stuff back on short rest, so that's great too.
Okay.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah, he
if we're
tells
here
you all
long
that.
enough, it could have potentially be a long rest.
Yeah, that's
The-
what Thistle says. He's like, "You all should probably stay here until
Okay.
the guards chill out." He's like, "I wouldn't recommend wandering the city."
Yeah, one of the guards said my kind is not welcome here, so that's going to be a little difficult for me to move around in the city anyways.
He goes, "Yeah, sorry about that. I didn't really bring that up with you." And he kind of like looks both ways.
This city really isn't very progressive.
Yeah. And he goes, I know. It's like hoping that you all can make some change, though.
yes.
All right, so long rest, I guess. Everybody can roll for HPs. That would be a
I
better
didn't do that
Don't we just
damage, but I
refill
did
on a
get
long
my
rest?
heal back.
completely. Is that how it goes?
Yeah, long rest is complete heal. Short rest, you have to roll hit die.
Okay. Okay. Cool. So you all are back at full health, kicking and screaming. And it is now early morning.
Did we get any XP from all them guards?
Oh, that's right. You all did. I forgot to divvy that out. That one guard gave you a hefty amount. Let's see.
Okay. I guess this is where I go to. Celeste says as she just kind of goes into the corner.
Okay, everyone gets 150 experience.
Yay! Experience. Let me go look up what level 3's or level 2's experience cap was.
Say 150.
Let's see. D&D. Yes.
900 is the level 3 hit.
Character advancement. That's what I want.
Also, you all get 50 experience for, well,
So 300.
plus another
Is-
50 for everyone. So 200
Okay.
for getting away and not causing any more havoc.
So
in the
we
city.
started at. So technically at the second level we would start at 300, but then we had 23 experience from something. Let's see. We've only had 2 sessions, so everybody's
had
experience should be the
573.
same. 573, thank you. Cool. We are almost there. We are more than. We're a little more than
We're
halfway
halfway.
there. Yeah.
So is
Okay.
there a
Then I
certain
get all the
place
fun
you,
stuff.
you want us to take you, or
You said, is there a location?
yeah?
Mhm.
And he goes, no, there's a location that I want to take you. He goes,
Ah.
my the Lord has been known to be colluding with strange folk from foreign lands, and he said that he's followed him to a den that he goes to on a bi-nightly basis.
So every other night.
And
Okay.
yeah, and he said it is tonight. Actually, let's see. Let's make sure it is tonight. Let's be double sure.
Yeah, I sensed
Yes.
some strong evil off them guards before they attacked us the first time.
You what?
I said strong evil off them guards before they attacked us.
Yes.
Oh, that's cute.
And he goes, I can take you to the den, during the day, and you all can maybe hide out and see for yourself what's going on. He's like, I've never been brave enough to stick around long enough to watch.
How are you going to get me to the den during the day?
And then he looks at Howard and he goes, I have the wagon. He's like, we can maybe smuggle you into it to the den. But he would need some magical illusions to support him.
I could probably help.
Okay. Well,
he also asks, did any guards catch or any guards alive that have seen your face?
No. Sadly, none of them are living.
no.
The
No.
ones
I even yelled at one,
I
and
hit,
then
they
when he
kinda-
turned to look at
They
me,
kind of felt real bad.
oh, yeah. And then
Okay.
I stomped one out as well.
Okay.
Yes. I'm very
So
proficient at killing. I feel like that's a bad thing.
From what I
But,
figure, based on where we left the bodies, they're probably going to think they came into the city right outside of the walls nearby and made their way over there where the massacre took place.
he goes, got you. He's like, I'm not really one for combat evasion, or he's like, I am just a merchant after all. He's like, I trust your all's discretion. And actually, he's just a transporter. He's like, I'm a transporter after all. I don't know these combat shenanigans you all talk about. But he says, and he's standing by Howard this entire time, someone that he feels much more comfortable being near in this party of three. And he goes, great. He's like, I'm gonna go get the wagon real quick. He's like, don't move, don't do anything stupid. I'll come back to the door and I'll knock on it 3 times to let you all know it's me. And then he walks out the door.
Okay.
You all are just gonna stand by?
Yeah. Is his wife around? Does she look
No.
better? She's not here.
Nope. She's not here. It was just Thistle, and he didn't mention his wife at all.
What?
Did he seem? Did his body language seem different than before on the wagon and everything?
Roll a passive, or not passive, just roll a perception check.
Okay. Okay. Or insight? Would insight work?
Insight could work, yeah.
Well, my perception is higher, but I just asked just in
Well,
case.
insight pulls off perception anyways. So
Haha!
been the same roll either way.
Okay, yeah, you both noticed that there was something weird about him, and he seemed like there was something that he was keeping from you, something they wanted to tell you, but he didn't feel comfortable.
Okay, you're lying. Well, not lying, but you're acting weird.
I think he's
He's
gone.
already gone now.
Oh,
Yeah.
God damn it.
He was looking down at his hands a lot and his feet when he was talking to you.
Okay.
Much more timid. And he was a little bit choosy with his words. You all gonna just stand by and wait?
Yeah.
I'm
Is there
thinking
a
following him.
Is there a window near the door that he went out that's got curtains or something we can kind of peek through to keep a lookout for when he comes back?
All of his windows are barred.
They're barred, so there's no way of looking at them at
You
all.
you could tear it if you wanted. You could remove it. They're only barred with like wood and nail.
I just want to get enough room to be able to look out and see what's outside the door before we open it for when he gets back.
Yeah, we should do that. That is
I
a
don't
good
wanna
choice.
Make too much noise. But
I'm
I want
gonna-
at least one board to shift a little bit where I have a slit I can look through that you can't look inside it because it's so dark in here.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Howard?
go outside across the street to not way into an alleyway, but not exactly out in the open either. And I'm just gonna keep an eye on the house.
Okay. Mind you, you can walk the streets freely.
Yeah.
Because you are a human after all.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're gonna go hang out
Yeah.
side and stealth. Okay. And Texas? Texas?
Yeah,
What are you gonna do?
I am waiting for a signal on whether to do something important.
Very well. Okay, so he returns with the wagon.
Aha, there we go. See, a signal for me to do something important.
And only Howard notices this because you all are still in the house and you all are facing the back
Okay.
alleyway.
Was I not able to get a board moved where I could see the door for when he approached?
There's two houses. There's one on the front side of the main street and then one that faces the back against the walls.
Okay.
And you'll be able to see you can either do three slits. You could see the people coming down the alleyways and the door or the back against the wall, the back alleyway against the wall, or it's kind of to your discretion.
Well, I was just wanting to pull something to watch the door. He went out when he said he was coming back too. I could see out there before we opened it.
Okay, so it's the one that faces the wall. And Howard, you see him pull up with the wagon, and there's no passenger, and he gets off the wagon and see if I doubt he'll be able to spot you. No. He hops off and makes his way back towards his house.
Okay. I want to look around the street. Is there like any suspicious people lurking other than myself?
Nope. Nothing that you can.
Nobody's creeping.
Nope. You don't see anyone creeping. And Thistle makes his way to the door. He knocks 3 times, and you see just Thistle outside it, Miles.
All right, I'll open it and pull him inside, or let him come inside.
And he comes in and he goes, "Where's Howard? I told you all to stay here."
Who's Howard?
Or where's Gasvin? I told you all to stay here.
He had to relieve himself due to the excitement earlier. He could not contain his bladder.
Mm-hmm.
Make a deception check for me.
He required to go potty.
Okay. And he goes, "Gosh, that boy and his bladder." He's like, "It'll be the death of you 3."
You seem like something's off, Thistle, and I haven't seen or heard your wife in this house at all. Like, we're the only ones here. Is everything okay?
Yeah.
He kind of fiddles with his hands a little bit more and looks at his feet. It's kind of like a comforting tactic for him. You're starting to gather. And he says, "My wife didn't agree with me taking you 3 on to overthrow the tyranny of this town." And he goes, "She left last night, didn't say a word." He's like, "I don't know where
Well,
she went."
Does she have any family in the surrounding area?
He goes, "No, all she has is me, but she does have friends."
Well,
Is
usually
there a
in my
chance
line
she
of
may
work,
try to turn you in for aiding us to get into the city and stuff?
yeah.
He goes, "Not my Anna Reese." He's like, "Never. She would never."
Well, in my line of work, women usually go back to the brothels they were working in, go to their parents' house, turn in the bastard who was with them, or usually just cheat on them with another man. So I don't know if those options are limited or open to our Anna Reese here, but that's where I would start.
He goes, she's very loyal, and I couldn't see her doing any of the foul things that you just said. And he's, but
Based on
he
what
kind of
you're
like starts like
saying,
thinking about it.
she just didn't want to be caught in the middle of all this. If something came down, she didn't want to be nearby.
Yeah.
He kind of like nods his head, and he's like, I hope that's it.
Monday.
And then he says, shall we proceed?
Yep, I guess. Does she know? Did she know that you was planning on taking us to the hideout thing?
And he goes, I never made it that far in conversation with her.
Okay.
And he's like, actually, as a matter of fact, I never even mentioned the den to her. It's like she's too timid of a creature
Mhm.
to be burdened by that kind of information.
I kind of figured after us being there for the attacking bushes and the bandits to save y'all that she might have been a little more okay with us, but we'll try to get me into this wagon as unnoticeable as possible.
Okay. So the streets are really busy. And he conveys that to you. And Howard, you are able to get a good layout of the streets. There's people walking, there's trade commercing, not in this area, but people carrying baskets. There's like you've seen like 1 or 2 guards walk by in the course of like, I don't know, 3 to 4 minutes. Doing their patrol of the area. And he's like, we're gonna have to be really tactical if we want to get you into that
Tactical.
if we want to get you into that wagon without being noticed.
Okay. I'll head back to the house.
Trying to be tactical. Yeah, this is not a very tactical team. Why? Come here.
Hi.
Cause I want to kiss you.
Hey guys,
Yeah.
about
Okay,
like
there we go.
every
That works.
3 to 5 minutes there'll be like guards that pass through here. So
Yep.
whenever guards pass by, we might have an opportunity to get Dimitri into the wagon.
Thistle says he can pull it up right to the entrance of the alleyway, the wagon. Actually, he parked it there. He's like, I pulled it up just to the entrance of the alleyway. And he goes, it would only need like a few seconds of like disguise or a few seconds of a blind spot for everyone in the streets not to see him.
I'm going to cast the silent image.
You know, there's enough room that you could technically back the wagon up to your back door and we could just walk in.
He goes, it would be too suspecting. He goes, it's not normal practice to conduct any form of commerce in the alleyways. He's like, it's city rule.
Okay. It could have been, you had enough room, but okay.
I create an image of like 3 large crates on the back of the wagon. Where if Dimitri were to squat down on like Indian style or whatever, he'll be concealed.
Okay. So there's 3 crates. So the western side of the street, so people walking to the east have a chance of seeing him still when he walks out into the street for a split second. So are you all going to just be trying to do like a stealth / just a stealth check to get him in?
Yes.
Yep. Dimitri?
I guess it's the only I can think of.
All right. So the 3 barrels are set up, and I'm going to need you to give me a stealth check.
Okay. Does my normal stealth check, or do I get some kind of advantage for having assistance on this?
Yes.
Yes, you'll get advantage.
I
for
can
sure.
I can give you assistance.
Let's just make my stealth check a normal roll. Here we go. Not too bad.
Holler. All right. So you crawl through the illusion, and you're now crouched over in the back of the wagon, and no one noticed.
All right, we're good to go then.
Okay. Thistle hops onto the front, and he asks what Celeste and Howard were planning on doing. Were they planning on just following nearby, or one of them? He's like, I wouldn't recommend hopping on with me. He's like, the guards around here know me, and it'd be weird to have.
Oh my god, why are you so well like
Well, I
immersed in all this?
understand it'd be
like,
weird if someone seen
so
Celeste
popular.
on there, but would somebody be think different if you had Gaspin on there with you?
He goes, Gasman isn't very intimidating or strange. He's like, Gasman probably could sit up front with me.
And Celeste could probably hide in the back with me.
I mean, okay.
Okay, so Celeste and Dimitri are in the back. And for concentrate on a spell, what does it require? How much of like your energy does it require? Are you able to talk still?
Yeah,
Yeah, I
concentration
mean,
means
it's
he
just
can't cast another spell that requires concentration, or if he takes
Yeah.
damage, he has to roll a check to make sure, see if he can maintain concentration through the damage.
okay.
Yeah, it's a con save. And then so back in the day I believe it was 10 plus the spell's level.
It's half the spell, it's half the damage he took. Or
Well, yeah, that's if you
plus-
get hit, but I
yeah.
was talking about like just a regular like
Now, in fifth
how
edition,
you
there's
used to do
actual
it back
checks to
in the
maintain
day.
as long as you're not taking damage.
Yeah. Back in the day you had to, but not in this. Cuz concentration used to actually be a skill in 3.5. Because there were other things that you could use concentration checks on other than spellcasting.
Okay. So Howard is the only person I guess that can see where you all are going. And you notice that he turns towards the center of the city. And the keep where the Lord is housed is on a hill. And he takes you towards the keep, and he right before the hill slants up, he takes a right, and there's a graveyard over there, and he takes you up to the graveyard, and he stops the wagon. There's almost no one in sight around here, and he goes, "There's a hatch over in the what direction is that? Northwestern side of the graveyard," and he says, "It's over there by the some of the tombstones." And he's like, "But this is as far as I'll take you." He's like, "I'm not going to be seen walking around the city graveyard." He's like, "There's a hatch there," and he's like, "The rest is up to you all."
I reluctantly climb off the wagon.
Okay. And he goes,
Is
after
there, by chance, any kind of fabric or something in the wagon that could potentially help conceal me a little bit if I was to hunch down? Maybe I won't look like I'm standing out so bad.
Yes, there's a blanket in the back. Also, there's barrels. There are real barrels. They're smaller, but if you wanted to make
Real
dry agree with it.
I think it's just covering myself with a cloak and hunching down real low may help.
Okay.
At least just to get us to the hatch where I can jump in and get outside.
Yep, let's do it. We
Okay.
hopping in that.
And where are you all going? Are you going to the hatch? And you're going to go into the hatch?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's do. It's going to be a race against time.
Ooh.
So let's do an acrobatics roll to see if you all can avoid briskly avoid all the hedges or the tomb
instead of
stones.
acrobatics.
Or yeah, athletics. I mean, sorry.
You Athletics.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
At least it's not a natural one. Not a natural one.
At least it was just Howard, you know.
Oh, he
Um,
fell
Probably
asleep.
I think Howard would probably be more beneficial using athletics to try to get to the thing.
He's
high.
alive.
Celeste, give me a athletics roll.
Athletics. Alrighty. Let's see if I die. I don't know. 11.
Okay.
Okay.
So Miles and Celeste, they run, and he starts pulling away. And as he's pulling
The
away,
good
you
thing
hear,
Gaspin doesn't have to hide from everything.
yeah, you hear two guards shouting at Thistle, saying, "What are you doing here?" And you all run and slide into the hatch. One of you pulls it open, and you all slide in. And Gasvin face plants like 3 feet away from the wagon. He's just laying like right above some corpses in a graveyard, and he's still blocked. They can't see. They can't see you yet, Gasvin, from the wagon. And you hear Thistle just talking to the guards, but you can't make it out.
You said there's corpses.
Yeah, just in the ground. Just it's a graveyard. You're just laying above corpses.
I don't know if you will allow me to do this or not, but I'm going to use the minor. I'm going to use the silent image. Create like a blanket of grass over me.
Yeah.
I'm basically the ground.
Yeah, that could totally work. Okay.
It's the
Okay,
it's the
sweet.
thing.
So
It's the
you are now one with the ground.
resin full of Felipe Fernando Fernandez, the Tamale Kingpin.
Okay.
Well, one good
That's
thing about
funny.
recording it, at least Ben
Okay.
will have something to catch up on and know what happened this week.
Yeah.
Well,
You can see how bad I failed
I
some
knew.
attack rolls.
I could sit on the
Yo.
how about the camera.
Yes. Well, at least Ben can catch up. That's good. Later.
Okay. So Thistles is there talking to the guards, and give me a perception check,
Okay.
Gasvin, to see if you can hear.
Do I need to roll one too, or is it just get?
Yeah, you're too far away. You
Okay,
don't even
cool.
know. You just know that Howard fell in his face.
Okay.
Um,
Poor Howard.
You hear some like I don't know. They're just frustrated, and you can hear them like you can't really make out any words, but you understand that Thistle's in trouble for being in this area, and you hear one of the guards say like stand down, and like stand by, and you see one of the guards walk off, back towards the keep.
At least one.
Mhm.
Oh no.
Also, actually, let's just real quick. Because we have a little bit of fun with
Now.
before anything happens. I want to see. Let's see.
Yep.
Okay, so while you're laying there, the grass around you, Howard, starts
Mhm.
getting pulled out of the ground. The surrounding grass from your location.
I think you're being abducted. Because
And-
that
and
what it
there's-
sound like.
And it's just patches of dirt now that are starting to surround your little grass mound that you've put around yourself,
Okay.
which makes you stand out
Yeah.
really, really bad.
What to do?
Me and and Celeste see anything that's happening from our little trapdoor we're hiding in?
You peer out and you can make out the little pieces of grass being pulled out of the ground almost seemingly out of nowhere, but you can't really identify where Howard is. But that's about it because he's about 15 feet away from you all.
Okay.
Fuck.
All right.
Damn it.
Could y'all tell me whether or not you can cast a ritual spell without? I mean, I know you can cast a ritual spell without burning a spell slot,
Ritual
but can
spell,
you do it?
add 10 minutes to the cast time.
Yeah, but can you like spin a spell slot to do it immediately?
You spend a spell slot to do its normal cast time, but if you're doing it as a ritual, you add 10 minutes to its normal cast time. So it depends on the spell,
Okay.
what its actual cast time is. That's what you use when you're using the spell slot.
Now,
Okay.
does it break his concentration while he's preparing
No.
it?
Not a
Only
concentration.
spell requires concentration.
Oh, okay, I see.
Hmm.
What's going on? What's happening? All right.
I'm going to tell it to like go to the guards and start like taking stuff off of them, just snatching
Yep.
it, and
Snatch
make
it
it
up.
seem like there's a ghost presence.
Okay. There's only one guard, and he's talking to Thistle.
Okay.
The other guard ran off, and you go and I guess it's gonna. That's super funny. I like that. He
It
takes
is
the
fun. Everything.
he takes like one of the torches, and he takes like his longsword from his sheath, and the guard starts freaking out, and he goes, "I always knew this place was haunted." And you hear him scream this, and Thistle is kind of like, well, you don't really know what Thistle's doing, but Thistle's kind of freaking out too. You hear him scream too. They're both kind of in.
Don't know it's Gasman.
So the guard is now chasing after. He's not even chasing after the floating sword and torch. He's actually like running away from the graveyard
Okay.
Okay, baby.
and leaving his stuff just as is.
All right.
Here, I'll pour you some.
I'm going to tell the servant to stay put. There's
Okay.
going to be another guard that will show up, harass him, and then I leave.
Okay. Okay, so you make it to the hatch, and you all are now in the.
We're gonna have to stay in the hatch.
I'm 21. You're not 21 till midnight.
Servant
So,
disappears.
man, I know.
We have to keep Gasman within 60 feet of his servant, or he'll disappear.
Yeah, he's within range, even underground over here. And you all are in a dark tunnel that is not lit. You can feel
Well,
the walls on both your sides,
time to
and
light
it's very
me a torch.
clampy and it's very
None of us
clampy and
have
damp.
Dark vision.
Who went into the hatch first? Out of curiosity.
Probably been me, since I was the one that really needed to get out of sight.
Yeah, I
first.
think he went in first, then I went in.
Oh, but I didn't mean to turn you, Howard. And then
Hmm.
Howard is last in line, and it is very narrow, like 5 feet wide. And you said you were lighting a torch?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you all want to explore
Mm.
the den, or do you want to wait for Ben?
Yeah.
Might be better to wait for Ben, at least. Just to be on the safe side.
Yeah.
We'll have a little extra
Yeah.
oomph with
Besides,
it.
it's almost 11 o'clock over here.
Yep. Just somebody cover the flank. Probably you.
You want me to cover the flank?
I think so. Unless if you want to stand in front with the torch.
Don't matter to me. It's either me or you in front and the other one in the back.
Yeah.
Keep Ben and Gasman safe in the middle.
Yeah, Gasvin should be in the middle because he needs to be kept alive.
Oh, so you did care.
Oh, Of course I care. You know why I care, Gatsman? Because you haven't made me mad enough to shoot at you yet. That's why.
Okay, sweet. We'll call it a night then.
All right.
That's cool. Okay.
I honestly
Uh-oh,
thought things were
somebody
going to get a
died.
little too tough at
Not too bad.
during that guard fight, but
No. You forgot people shoot people for like 21 damage.
And the paladin can bring that, can lay the hammer down, but if he's got to hit first.
Miles was taking a beating though. He had 2 guards
Yeah,
on him
he
at all
did.
times.